Salut! If you're currently in Canada on student visa or postgraduate work permit, then this video is going to be really valuable for you as today we'll be talking about why is French proficiency pathway the best option for you to become eligible to apply for Canada PR. I'm Akshara and I cleared the TEF Canada exam by learning French from scratch in 13 months and applied for the PR through the French proficiency pathway. I have created this channel just to talk about my journey and everything related to the French language, TCF TEF Canada exam, and the PR process. Do subscribe as I'll be posting content related to this every single week. And now let's go right into the video and talk about why this pathway is the best for you. First off, let's talk about the current situation. There are talks that there is going to be a change in the postgraduate work permit system the next year, and currently the federal government is apparently in talks with the provincial governments. Speculations are that it is going to affect a large number of Indian students who are currently on PGWP as there is too much supply without enough jobs. According to a source on the internet, they want to align PGWP eligibility with labor market needs while reducing the overall volume of PGWP holders. And this is likely to be implemented in January 2025. Clearly, this is going to have a severe impact on PGWP holders. So, if they choose to shorten the work permit or anything on those lines, then it will leave you with the challenge of finding new and different ways to extend your stay in Canada. As per the current scenario, if you are doing a 1 year or under diploma program, you get up to 1 year of work permit. And with the demand of jobs right now, let's be very honest, it puts you in a frantic state to find a job quickly. So, usually, students do another program in order to extend to 3 year work permit. And let's be real, it costs a boatload of money, right? At least 20 to 30,000 Canadian dollars. Instead of spending 20 to 30,000 on a new program just to buy some time, why not invest that time and energy into learning French? Which takes us to the next question. Why exactly French? Well, learning French to start off with, it can earn you up to 62 additional CRS points in the express entry system. And that's not all. It opens doors to category based draws that specifically target the French speaking candidates. In short, French can be a golden ticket to PR. As you might be seeing clearly how the CRS course of STEM category has shot up, and oh, there are about 16,956 people on this date between the range of 500 and 600 CRS points. That's some real high number of people in that range. General draws used to be in the range of 480s, 490s, but those are long gone days, and now it has shot up to 520s and it's become normal. That's just too much going on with all the different streams where nobody is able to anticipate their moves, and it's taking a long time and there's just a lot of chaos going around. But that's not really the case with French, at least at this moment, because it's the most stable and predictable route, because government themselves are advocating it and pushing people more towards it. So let's get to real stats. There have already been 6 draws this year, and Canada has invited 17,300 applicants through the French program this year already. It's just been 7 months into the year. And their target for this entire year is 26,100 invitations, and this takes up 6% of the whole immigration plan for invitations. Now, people ask, what if this is just a wave, and by the time I start learning French and complete my exam, what if they don't give French draws anymore? That is very unlikely to happen, drawing information from the current scenario, because IRCC themselves have released their plan up until 2026, and they only plan to invite more number of applicants in the year 25 and 26. Their target for 2025 is to invite 31,500 applicants, which is 7% of their entire year's target. And 2026, it gets even better as they plan to invite 36,000 applicants, making it 8% of their entire plan for that particular year. And if you start off your French journey now, for sure you're in the safe zone to get done by 2026. Think about it. Instead of spending another 20 to $30,000 on a new program, you can invest literally a fraction of that in learning French. It's definitely possible to learn the language and crack the exam in one way or the other. Not only that it is very cost effective, but it's also a lot more efficient use of your time. One of the best parts of this pathway is that you can also work while you learn. Unlike enrolling in another full time program, learning French can be done alongside with your job as well. This means that you continue to gain work experience, earn money, and simultaneously improve your language skills as well. Let's not even get started with how French can be an added skill in your professional life, because French is a really highly valued skill right now in Canada. Whether you're looking at government jobs, position in different companies, tech roles, hospitality, everywhere being bilingual gives you a competitive edge. It makes your profile stand out and shows employee that you have a valuable and in demand skills. Clearly, the government themselves are trying to advocate French because they don't want to lose out on the currently dying language in Canada. And they will, of course, open up more and more opportunities to sort of foster the language and promote it among the people who keep coming into the country. For example, if you see most of these government job requirements, you see that bilingual is imperative. And the moment you add French to your skill, a lot of jobs open up. I have seen jobs which are like $22 an hour for an English speaker, and if you are bilingual, the same job pays $28. Clearly, there's huge benefits from learning the language from PR perspective, yes, but also just for your own personal growth in your career if you're planning to settle in Canada. Okay, so now coming to requirements. How do you go about it? What are the requirements? Everybody is usually a little confused with what the requirements are. So let me just break this down quickly for you. You need to make an express entry profile like you would for the general route, and you need just three things to become eligible. Of course, the apart from the other things, the main three things are education, work, and language. For education, it's the same you need for the express entry profile, minimum of secondary high school diploma, and of course the higher education you have, the more points you will receive, and this has to be evaluated by the WES. Next comes the work. You need a minimum of 1 year work experience to be eligible for the federal skilled worker path with experience in NOC 0 A or B. So that basically means your experience has to be in a skilled job category. And then, of course, language. First is your English language, where you need a CLB of 9 with your IELTS or CELPIP exam. And the second, which is the most important criteria for this pathway, is the French language pathway. And you either need to give TCF Canada or TEF Canada in order to become eligible. And you need to score a NCLC 7 in four different sections in the exam, and you will get the 62 additional points for this. So, French isn't just a skill for immigration, it's definitely a skill for life. So, if you're a diploma student, instead of spending thousands of dollars on another course, or paying large amounts of money for LMIA, use your time wisely, learn French, work alongside, you can enhance your resume as well. It's the most efficient, cost effective, and a guaranteed way to secure your PR in Canada. That is also if you start off right away, of course. And I think we've covered pretty much everything in this video. That's it for today. I hope this helps you see why the French proficiency pathway is such a fantastic option for you to achieve your PR goals. If you want to start learning French right away, you can reach out to me through the link in the description below. And if you have any specific questions, drop them in the comments below. Good luck, and I will see you in the next one. A bientôt.